Driver paid tolls in pennies. I made them wait while I counted. So I used to work for the toll authority back when people actually had to stop and pay real money instead of just flying through with Easy Pass. This was like 15 years ago when cash was still king. Most people were pretty normal about it. They'd hand me a 5 or some singles, maybe apologize if they only had a 20 for a $3 toll, standard stuff. But there was always that one guy who thought he was being hilarious by making my day harder. This particular Tuesday morning, it's pretty slow. Maybe one car every few minutes, which was perfect because I could actually take my time with each person instead of rushing through the usual traffic rush. Then this dude rolls up in this beat-up Honda with a smirk already plastered on his face. I could tell he was planning something just by his expression. The toll was $5.25. Pretty standard for the bridge crossing. I stick my hand out the window and this guy goes, "Oh, I've got exact change for you today." Then he lifts up both his hands, cupped together, absolutely overflowing with pennies and nickels, like he'd been saving them up for weeks just for this moment. He dumps this massive pile of change into my toll bucket and goes, "Here you go, enjoy counting." Then he starts laughing like he just pulled off the greatest prank in human history. I look at this mountain of tiny coins sitting in my bucket. There had to be at least 500 pennies in there, plus a bunch of nickels mixed in. Most toll workers would probably just estimate and let him go because counting all that would take forever and hold up traffic. But here's the thing. It was a slow day and this guy was clearly trying to mess with me on purpose. The way he was grinning and looking all proud of himself really ticked me off. So I looked right back at him and said, "That's great, and you get to enjoy waiting right there until I'm done counting every single coin. If you try to leave before I'm finished, I'll call the state troopers to bring you back for toll evasion." His smug little smile disappeared real quick. "Wait, are you serious?" "Dead serious. You wanted me to count, so I'm gonna count. Every single penny." I started making neat little stacks of 10 pennies each, taking my sweet time with each one, making sure they were perfectly aligned and everything. The guy's just sitting there watching me through his window, getting more and more annoyed. After about 5 minutes, he goes, "Come on, man, just estimate it. I'm sure it's close enough." I pretended I didn't hear him and kept stacking. Then I accidentally knocked over one of my penny towers and had to start that stack over again. Oops, lost count on that one. Gotta restart. The guy started huffing and puffing, drumming his fingers on his steering wheel. 10 minutes later, I knocked over another stack. Darn it, these pennies are so slippery. By now, he's practically pulling his hair out. "Dude, this is ridiculous. Just take the money." "Hey, you're the one who said I should enjoy counting. I'm enjoying myself just fine." After 20 minutes of this, I finally finished counting everything. $5.45 total. He'd overpaid by 20 cents. I walked over to his window with a big smile and handed him back 2 dimes. "Here's your change, sir. Aren't you glad you waited to make sure everything was accurate?" He just stared at me for a second, took his 20 cents, and drove off without saying another word. The best part? He never came through my toll booth with a pile of change again.